Hi guys, this is Stephanie and I have a tag to share with you. This tag I created for a swap over at Creating the Crafty Life, and my partner was Christy, and the requirements for the tag were that we had to use pink or aqua, and we had to include flowers and lace on the tag. So, and then it had to be at least 6¼ long by, or tall by 3 1/8. So I made mine a little bit bigger. I cut it out of chipboard, and it's about 8½ by 4. So what I did with this was, after I cut it, then I covered it front and back with this paper from the Lace and Linen Stack, which is DCWV, and I just used this paper right here. I used the cream one for the back, and then the same design but in a pale pink on the front. And then after that was done, I just put it on and distressed all the edges and inked it up with vintage photo. And then I did some stamping, which I used this 7 Gypsies wood stamp, and I used this butterfly stamp as well as this one right here. And I did that on the front and the back, which can you see there's a little bit there, and up here in the corner, down there, just peeking out in various little places along the edge, which I liked that. I liked how that turned out. So after that was done, then I laid down this piece of paper here, which is from it's from Ideology, and it's from the Menagerie. This is just an 8x8 pack, and let's see there. It's really pretty. There's one design of each page, so I found one with pink and aqua in it. And then I just roughly tore it to fit the size of the tag, distressed it with the vintage photo, laid that down, and then after I did that, then I laid down this lace, which this is from Lavish Laces, and this is what it looks like before I colored it. So what I did was I just cut off this top part, and I used about that much, and then and I sprayed it with my Lindy's Opal Sea Oats, and then I'm sorry, I also, before I did that, I lined the whole tag with this pink lace from my stash all the way around, and then I put this down, and so then I laid that down, and then I also put down this lace up here, which I colored it with the same spray, and that is also from Gisela, and that is what it looks like right there. So, and I just used 3, and then I was able, it worked out pretty nice because this one, the middle piece, I just cut that little thread right there, and it fit perfectly over the hole. So I put that on the front and the back of the tag at the top. So those are the laces that I have on there. And okay, so then after that was done, then I started working on my cluster. And for that, actually, yeah. And then for that, I laid down this metal piece, this filigree first, and it's a large one. It's from there, it goes from there to about right there. And all of the filigrees are from Alicia, who is Alicia's Glitz and More here on YouTube, and she also has a store. I'm pretty sure it's Zibbit. I will put down the links to everything, to all the stores and people that I've said on here, so that you guys can check them out too. So, and she has really good deals on her kits, on her filigree kits, and she has an applique kit, some lace kits. So I think she definitely has some good bargains. You guys should check her out. And the filigrees, she has a lot that I've never seen before, and so they're pretty cool. So I used this wrapper, or connector, I don't know if it's a connector or wrapper, but I did wrap it around. So there's one side of it, and it's folded over to the back side. And then after that, then I put this Wild Orchid Craft flower there. And most of them are Wild Orchid Craft. It's this, let's see, here, this one, this, and those. This acrylic spray is from Ashton, that Michael's Ashland or Ashley Home Decor, and it came on a roll, which I just cut off a bit, and then I placed that down there. This is a Tim Holtz piece. This is from Bead Landing. It's a little magnifying glass. Let's see, what else do I have here? These hip buds are from Saw Crafters. And this is a key from my stash. This is a flower filigree. This flower is from Recollections, and it was a layered one. I had used the top layer. It came with, it had like a center with glitter and little beads and stuff, and I had used it on another project. So I had this bottom one, and I thought that it would look nice here with the filigree, and then I just popped that little pink flower and a gear and then a half-back pearl on that. And then just to give it more flow, I put this filigree here so that, you know, your eye could lead that way, as well as that's why I pointed this one down, excuse me, there. That's a clock hand from Bead Landing, I think. And this is a Recollection metal button. For the dress form, okay. The way that I did this is a Tim Holtz, this is from the Tim Holtz die, and I just cut it at the hip, and then I tried to do some embossing on it, which if you can see the flourish stamp, how it came out, but the paper that I chose, and I had already glued it down and everything to the chipboard that it's on, it has this coating on it, and so the embossing powder just kept getting stuck and it wouldn't let me tap off the excess. So, you know, I gave up. I wiped it off, and I tried it about 2 times, and I was like, third time is not going to be a charm. Let's just see what it looks like. And I like how it ended up, because you're still able to see a little bit of the stamp, and it ended up to look more like, you know, the top part of maybe this little dress. So instead of just the design that I had originally intended. So I like how it ended up. You know, nothing is ever a mistake. We can always make it to look something else creative. So and then I took this pink chain and you know, glued it down to follow the shape of the skirt, rubbed some Tim Holtz broken china on it, and then added this flower charm. For the corsage here, this is a bead cap that I opened up, and I put some more of the broken china on there as well, and I made a little nest of cheesecloth, and then that's a little 10mm wild orchid craft flower there. And then for the skirt, this is part of a lace applique, and let me show it to you. This is what it looks like. It's pretty big. It's about almost 10 inches long. And I got this from Nita, and she is Crafty Nita here on YouTube. Hi, Nita. It's a really, really nice applique. Like I said, it's big. It's about almost 10 inches long, and it's in a cream color, and you can just use it for so many different things. Like for this, I cut it up, but for other things, you can use it whole, and it just looks so pretty. In books, the lace books that that I've been watching and stuff like that. So that's what my mind is going with this. So anyhow, this is the flower that I used for the skirt, and I just snipped it and colored it using the broken china, the distress paint. And I really like this product. You can put it on pretty much about anything, and it doesn't feel like an added layer of paint. It feels just like whatever it is that you had put it on, whether it's fabric or wood, metal, pretty much anything. So try that. I'm in love with it right now, and I've been using it on a whole bunch of stuff. So this, that's how I got that, and then this other part I used on the back. So after that was done, let's see here. I forgot to say that I did some stenciling on here as well. If you can see this, I used a random circle stencil like that, and I just did it in a few places all over the tag before I put all that other stuff down. And I used this Shimmers, Dazzlers, and Tutti Frutti. It's the first time that I had used it, and I really like it. It's like texture, texture paste. It's like molding paste, but it comes colored, and it's very, very shimmery. It's very pretty. you can see. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, so pretty. So I also did that on here as well. And then once I had everything, oh, this is a Tim Holtz pin, and then this is an industrial chic charm. And then, so once I'd done everything, I wanted just a little bit more pop of color, so I used some Perfect Pearls in the pink, and then this is the shimmers in Blue Lagoon, and that's their dimensions. Which this is the first time that I had used it. When I ordered it, I didn't know that how big the top was. You can see how the difference is. This is the Perfect Pearls, how small it comes out, and then that's the dimensions. Which you know, that's why, and I like it. It's just, you know, not as much of the blue, but it does tie it all in together. Oh, and also I forgot to say that I did brush the broken china on all of the white Wild Orchid Craft flowers, just to tie in everything together. So some seam binding at the top, which I sprayed with the Opal Sea Oats, and I did the same thing where I had put it in a container that I had been spraying some pink and purple things. So when I got it, you know, I just sprayed it with the Opal Sea Oats, but the other colors reactivated and bled onto that, and so it gave it that grungy look. And I just, that's 2 pieces plus a piece of tulle tied up there. So then for the back, here you can see more of the stamping because I only used 1 layer of paper. And so there's that, and then you can see where I folded it over. This is also from Alicia. And here is the rest of the applique. How I did the pocket was, this is actually 2 layers. It's a layer of lace, which I sprayed using Hottie Patati, the Lindy's Hottie Patati, and also a brown. I think it was Mission Bells brown. I think I sprayed the whole thing in the Hottie Patati, and then I just gave it like a small like burst of brown. I didn't really cover it because I wanted it more to be like a grungy pink. And then that's why there's also a piece of bronze tulle. I don't know if you can make it out, but there's also a piece of bronze tulle that I glued it, to the fabric. I mean, to the lace. And then I put this on top. And then here we have some metal corners that are also from Alicia, and then some halfback pearls. And then for the tag, I just cut a piece of paper, and I stamped this. You know, I did the stamping, and I put her name on there. And the stamp is from this set. I used this one and this one. And then I put that filigree on there and a wood button, and then tied a piece of string through there. And that's about it. I just colored this I used some Distress ink, the broken, is it broken china, or there's another one. I forget the name, but it's the light blue. I may have used that. And then this is, with this, I believe it's the teal color. I just sprayed it randomly on there. And that's how I got that. So that's my tag. I hope that it works out, and I hope that she enjoys it. I had a really good time doing it. I like doing, like, you know, steampunky things. I like using a lot of metals and a lot of flowers and lace and stuff. So this was a lot of fun, and I can't wait until she gets it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.